Go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. Today I want to talk to you about organization. And the reason why I'm so passionate about this is because as a disorganized person, I didn't find time to do all the things that I need to do within a day, which made me neglect a lot of things, such as my leisure time, family, homework, as well as housework. So today I want to share with you some of the benefits of planning, prioritizing, and executing your mission, which can help you to be more productive and take care of a lot of things that you need to take care of throughout the day. I began to seek help, and I spoke to people who seemed to have themselves together, and I began to read books. As I began to take some of the strategies that they had, I began to implement them into my life in order to help me. And as I began to do that, I saw the positive changes that it had in my life. For this reason, I want to give you 3 steps again of planning, prioritizing, and executing the mission. Okay? Let's start with planning. Planning reduces crisis, lowers your stress, buys you a night of rest without thinking about tomorrow, and gives you time to assess whether your schedule for tomorrow is actually realistic. It allows you to start each day confident and ready, and this is according to Laura Stack, author of How to Get Things Done at Home, Organize Your Life, and Feel Great About It. Planning, very simply put, is a method for achieving your goal. It's a means to an end. So no matter whether your task is big or small, take the time to write it down. You don't have to try to remember everything. And once you write it down, you have the opportunity to continue to look back at your notes and see what you have scheduled for the day. If one of your goals is to be on time for work, then write that down. Everything that you would need to do in order to be on time, whether it's getting your clothes together the night before, packing your lunch, or making sure that your gas tank is full. Plan to do all that. And even plan to get a full night's rest. According to the statistics for National Sleep Foundation, the quality of work, the amount of work, and the concentration each decline by 30% when you're sleepy. So even when it comes to planning, plan to get a full night's rest in order to increase your productivity so you can stay on your schedule. Next is prioritizing. Prioritizing will help you to factor in how much time that you actually need in order to complete your goal or your task. Keep in mind that while you are prioritizing, you want to give yourself enough time to complete each task. And you want to make sure that you work at a pace that's convenient for you so that you don't feel burned out or overworked. I usually set aside time to fold clothes during the time that my favorite TV show is on. That way, I've gotten some of my leisure time in there, and I don't feel like I'm constantly on my feet and overworking myself. Now that you plan and prioritize, it's time to execute your mission. When I refer to execution, it means to basically get your plans into action, get into motion, do the things that you have to do. So in order to do that, in order to stay on your schedule, you want to avoid procrastination, which is basically putting off the task that you have to complete. You want to stick to your schedule. You don't want to veer from it. Another thing you want to do is avoid distractions. Distractions will be anything that keep you from sticking to what you're supposed to do. And finally, I want to tell you that as you have found yourself completing some of your tasks, or many of your tasks, make sure that you single line it out. So that way you can see what you've actually accomplished. And you can feel a reward from actually getting the task taken care of. And you can see where you've been productive throughout the day. This was just a small overview of how implementing organization into your life can help you out and increase your productivity. So through planning, prioritizing, and executing the mission, you too can feel a sense of accomplishment in completing your goals. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. Are there any questions? And I also hope that you've gotten something out of the information I put in today. Are there any questions?
No, but it was excellent. Excellent. Thank you.
Now,